Hey there, Bible buddies. I've got another Bible review for you today. And this is quite the vintage Bible find. Now, this one I got it on eBay and I paid $1.06 for it. It was shipped directly to my door for that price. And the person that posted the listing, they just said, hey, it's free to a collector. And they sold it off for $1 with free shipping. So I would say it's quite the find. Certainly, it's in kind of a rough shape, which is okay because, again, it was $1. I'm not too picky. It's also very small. So I have size large hands, and you can see this is a pretty diminutive little Bible. This would have been a pretty standard size for back in the day. I think people were really infatuated with pocket-sized Bibles because, man, I see a lot of these smaller vintage Bibles. They're very small. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this one. Now, we do have to be kind of delicate with it because it is an older Bible, and it has definitely seen some better days, and it has seen quite some use. So we'll go ahead and go through it. The cover is falling apart, and there are some pages that have kind of come out, but we'll go ahead and take a look at that as we go through it. So you can see here, this one's kind of interesting because it has this little kind of a brass clip here that holds the Bible closed. Whoever installed this, though, I think they measured wrong because you can see over the years it's kind of warped the book block. I think they probably put it on a little too tight. They probably should have given it like an extra 1/4 inch of breathing room or something like that. You can see that it has brass edges all the way around it, which I think is really cool. It definitely helps prevent the damage from damage from bumping the book block. You're going to hit that brass edge instead of the text block. Now, you would think that this is kind of like an old leather, but it is not. Weirdly, this is just like a pressed paperboard. And you can see it's got like a little kind of a braided rope pattern there, and it does have Holy Bible in gilt on it. But yeah, it's just like a paper, like a cardboard paper, and it's certainly coming undone over the years. So interesting here, you can see the spine. And we'll take a look. That is certainly super neat. You can actually see the individual signatures there. So if you guys have never seen like a, kind of the backside of a text block, that's what it looks like. You have the individual signatures there, the little groups of paper, and then they'll be stitched together underneath this piece. We'll look at the back cover there, more of the same. Certainly very nice. You can see some kind of, damage or something from over the years. Who's to say? This is quite an old edition. So go ahead and get into it now. Like I said, the cover is not part of it. There is a little kind of a little dedication there, an inscription or something. Della Davis, it looks like. And then you can see the, I'm assuming that's the price. I can't really tell, man. Maybe 50 cents. I don't know. It just says 50, but it would just be a guess either way. So initially there would be kind of a thicker sheet of paper here. And it is still connected to this first sheet here. So you'd have your thicker sheet here, and then you have your kind of your copyright information page here. So you have the Holy Bible containing Old and New Testaments. And then you can see all the information there. Now this is an Eyre And Spottiswoode Bible, and I do love Eyre And Spottiswoode Bibles. Their quality is pretty high. Certainly kind of, the older they, not so vintage editions are much better. But this one still, even the print quality is pretty great for this. And you can see what model it was. There was a Pearl, and it's a 24 MO. So Pearl would be the font, and then 24 MO is the size of the page. So 20, I guess maybe 24 of these on a large sheet could fit. So 24 of these individual pages on a large sheet. And then you have the back of the copyright page. There's nothing. And then it gets right into the Epistle Dedicator here. It's so weird. I could fit like just the whole page in frame. You can see the Epistle Dedicatory there. I gotta be like real fragile with this, guys, because it's like falling apart in my hands, literally. So we'll flip through it. I wouldn't be surprised if I lost a page or two here. You do have the remainder of the Epistle Dedicatory there, and then you do have your table of contents, and then it gets right into it. The first page of Moses called Genesis. I'll bring it up here. Whoop. And you can see this absolutely microscopic text size. It is very small. I have 20/20 vision, at least as far as I know. It's been a while since I've gotten it tested, but I would not feel comfortable reading this for any extended period of time. It is an incredibly small font. So let's get a little bit into it here. Oh, and you can see, there it goes. It's slowly coming apart. We'll flip a little bit more. There we go. Into Exodus. So you can see up at the top, there are running headers, and it looks like the running headers are individual for the column. So you have the boards of the tabernacle, and then you have the veil for the ark. You do have the book name and then the chapter that you're in. And you have the page numbers down there at the bottom. Now, it is a double column, obviously, verse-by-verse format, which was kind of standard for the King James Version back then. And there are looks like little summaries it appears to have at the beginning of each chapter. There's a little, let me see if I can even get you in there to see it. Very small, excuse my poorly maintained fingers there. Oh, let's go back. Nope, I can't find it here. Let's find another one here. We'll go right there, see if you can see it. I don't even know if it's going to be legible for you guys. There you go. But they're quite small. So let's go ahead and get to a poetic section here. You will notice that there is page edge gilt, which is pretty interesting. A nice red page edge there. We do have a couple pages that looks like maybe falling out here in the middle. Let's take a peek. I love these older Bibles, but man, once they get to a certain age, they just start getting like this. They just start falling apart. Oh, okay, yeah. So this one got kind of, this one's just like a poorly cut page. I'm not sure it was poorly cut or poorly stitched in, so it's not loose, but it's you can see that it's kind of like just wonky. But we are here in the poetic section, so again, it's just a double column verse by verse. Nothing special there. Let's get to the New Testament. There's the New Testament title page at the end of the prophets. The New Testament. Printed in London. We'll go to Matthew 5 and 6. There's 5. That's good enough. So black letter text for sure. Let's see if there's anything towards the back. In the back, quite a few pages have fallen out here. As you can see, I'll take them out just to show you, but you can see this kind of little bundle of pages here has fallen out. And the beginning of Revelation there. And the end of Revelation right here. Ooh, gotta be delicate. Come on, page, there you go. So there you have the end of Revelation, the end of the Bible. There's a little number 11 there, kind of scribbled in pencil. You have your one blank end sheet there, and then just the end of the inside of the back cover. Yeah, so definitely unique. These older Bibles, I really, again, I don't know what it is, but these older Bibles, they really, Bible producers from back then really enjoyed making very small Bibles. I have some that are even smaller than this. I have like one or two that are, it's like the whole Bible, and it's like this big. So there's just they pop up from time and time again. The Pearl model is definitely one of the smaller ones. And again, I got this one for $1 on eBay. If you guys aren't looking on eBay, I would definitely recommend it. Deals like that do come up. I don't want to say very regularly, but pretty regularly. You can get pretty good deals on some stuff that people are just trying to. I hate to say it, but just trying to get rid of. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. This isn't really my speed. I just thought it was interesting for $1. So I might pass this one along on eBay to another collector that hopefully could restore it and do certainly a better job than I did. I kind of went through it just to kind of see the condition of it, but this is definitely beyond my skill set to repair this. It would be nice to see it repaired, and maybe used again. I always like that idea, right? That you repair the Word of God, and then I can go out and continue to do His work, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the fonts. I guess I'll just use this removed page. Probably for the ease of it. Oh goodness! And my font thing only goes down to 3. It goes down to 3 point. That should be enough, hopefully. Oh goodness. Okay. All right, bear with me. Oh goodness. Yeah, let's try this B and butt over here and compare it. This is like teeny tiny. I would say it's got to be. That's like a 5-point font there. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but it's like a 5-point font for capitals versus Times New Roman. And then let's find an M here in Manor. We'll go to 5-point. Oof, yeah. Maybe if it's like a 5.5 lowercase. So about a 5 to 5.5, really like a 5.5-point font there for this diminutive little Bible. So very small. If you have excellent eyes, you could certainly pick one of these pearls up. Otherwise, you might be struggling to read it. I don't know how they did it back in the day without electricity, right? Could you imagine trying to read this small font by candlelight? that is some dedication and some loyalty to His holy word. So let me get some measurements for you right quick. I'm going to leave these 2 pages out, and we'll tack on the front cover here. Oh, this poor little thing! I feel so bad; it's just falling apart. So let's get some measurements here. It comes in at a whopping, let's see, 5.5 inches tall by looks about to be like 3 3/4 inch wide. And we'll measure the thickness from this side only because I would imagine this would be the original thickness. It almost feels like an ice cream sandwich in my hands. And about an inch and 1/8 thick. So, yes, I'm so like, don't break. Okay, Bible buddies. Please, I would imagine at this point you must have some concern for my well-being. Any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to leave them down below. If you could please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. That would be much appreciated. Until next time, Bible buddies. Bye.